One afternoon, Jerry Bruce was filming his baby at home, banging on some pots and pans, when suddenly...
My name is Jerry Bruce. Me and my son were just playing around in the floor. All of a sudden, the door swings open. There's a little push toy that's outside of the closet. Nick flips over, scares me, scares the baby. I was here by myself with the baby at the time, and I picked up my son and we went out the front door. So, and I waited for my wife to get home because I was kind of worried.
But how did Jerry, a grown man, get so easily spooked by this paranormal event? After all, he appears to be a tough guy with an even tougher job.
I am a weapons specialist. We work for the United States Army, of course, the Department of the Army, and we work every weapon systems that the military have, from heavy mobile equipment, M1 tanks, to the M4 rifle, small arms fire. I travel all over the world. I've been all over the place, so it's a demanding job, and it's stressful on the family sometimes.
But it turns out Jerry had never faced an invisible entity before, and it freaked him to the core.
I told my wife I was moving as soon as possible. I said, we need to get out of here as soon as possible.
If you've never encountered a ghost, I think the first time you do, you get pretty freaked out because you cannot...
It may have something to do with his wife.
My wife actually grew up in a house that she says was haunted by her grandfather. She would actually hear people working in the house, hammering, doing stuff like that. She'd walk into the kitchen, cabinet doors would be open in the kitchen, doors would close in the house on their own, so she was used to it.
Here we have a possible example of a familial connection. Loved ones who have passed on, maybe they never met, but they are still connected, they're still bonded. So if the grandfather wanted to drop in and see how the family's doing, see how his grandchild is doing, this incident where the door opens and the toy flips over might not be negative. Could be, oh, there's grandpa again.